Okay, so this is the Allegro brillante section of the Rossini Harp Sonata, and this is not a piece that I've worked on much, so it's not going to be up to speed, but it's just really to get some ideas on the fingerings particularly and some of the phrasing. So the main thing to remember is you want some dynamic contrast here, so it starts off piano, and then in the second phrase it gets to mezzo forte, and then in the third phrase when it comes back at the double bar, now it's loud at that point. So start off really quietly, and the left hand doesn't have to do this fingering. If you don't like it, you can just do this, whatever is more comfortable for your hand. So I'm just going to do this very, very softly and slowly. Okay, so it's going to go faster. It's going to go like... Now when you get to that last one, don't go back to your third finger like I just did. You go back to your fourth finger. And then I would just slightly hop. So what you're going to do here, you'll see my hands in a complete fist like this. Don't open up anything else except just what you need. You may have to just practice doing that, and then just practicing. So, like that. Oopsie. Or I think you have to do them separately until you get it. Back to the same thing you just did before. Again, keep it quiet, maybe a little bit of a rise and fall in here. And then maybe here's your the upper range of this, and start to come down from here. Now you come up and you start getting a little louder, and also you're in the next octave up. So you're in here. And then again, I'm just going to do this because I haven't practiced it. So this is all the same, it's really the same. And then you have this, so you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And instead of going back to your second finger as it says in the ink, I would use my thumb. Then here, thumb, because that's really just a disaster waiting to happen. As you can see, I just crashed right into my knuckle there. So I think the thumb for that spot. Okay, now you've done that. Now you're into the second section of the page, which is the double bar, and it says fortissimo. So you have this boom, cha 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 down here. So just as much sound as you can go. And then, now when you get to here, it says to go 4 3 2 1 2 to cross over. But again, there's a chance of running your knuckle right into that. So I think it might be safer to do a slide on your fourth finger and place the whole thing. So you're going to go place. And you probably have to practice that jump. And then you're going to drop down to being very quiet again. So a big contrast. So you're coming from here, loud, slide, and then drop it. And this is going to be a diminuendo, I think. Or... and then here just slide just as it says. So it's just like nice and quiet here. Oopsie. Okay, so then that repeats. Same dynamic level. Now you're back to mezzo forte after that double bar, and it's just like the beginning. No, it's like the second part of the beginning. So the same thing. That's all exactly the same, all exactly the same. So then you're coming to bar 54, or section G as I call it, and you've come from this. Now I'm coming back to my third finger, not the fourth finger, because why would you do that? So you're coming back 1, 2, 3, back to the third finger. Switch, dampen. So it's like, now you've got, all you have to do here is think in chords. You've got C minor again, G major, A flat major, E flat major. Okay, now here's where I'm changing the fingering. So you go, don't jump from here, go 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So I've come from here. And this is now pianissimo again. Oopsie. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, or slide your thumb. You can slide it, but you want to end up on a fourth finger down here. So, and then here I go 1, 3, 1, 3, and then again 1, 3, 1, 3, just to keep it the same. The reason I go 1 3 1 3 is so I don't have to think about switching it when I go back to that bar. So you go from here and then 2 1. So my left hand is just connecting down. Now here I went to 3 2, hopped off, and then now from that double bar down to the next line, which is bar 62, I'm connecting down to my fourth finger on the E flat, even though it's the second note I play. So I'm going from here. Oopsie. So right from here. No, sorry. So I'm connected. So you're coming from. So sorry. Right? And then you're there. So you may have to practice that a little bit, but I think it sort of saves that problem of trying to get this. Getting backwards. And you're placed. Here's the next thing I'm doing that's different. I'm going like this. So I'm taking the middle notes here that used to be in the right hand and I'm putting in the left hand. So your right hand now is going. Right? So back to normal. So you have this. Right there. That's the different one right there. And then here you're back to what it says on the page, but I'm putting my E flat on in the middle here. Like that. Okay. And then, so you'll notice that I dampened with just my left hand in that rest. So I'm going 1 2 1 2. Okay, so then dampen in the rest, left hand, and then let me sum. Yeah, just the left hand dampen. Okay, I hope that helps.